In today's lesson, I want us to look at finding the rule. So remember, sometimes they give you the input, the rule, not the output. They give you the rule, the output, not the input. Or they can give you the input, the output, but not the rule. So this is the case. They didn't give us the rule. So we're supposed to find out how they come about to find the output. How do I do that? So here's the trick. You can just simply look at the output and you'll be like, what is the difference between 10 and 20? And we can see that the difference is 10. Okay, so the question is, can I use 10 to find the answer there? So let's try that. So the input is going to be 1. So if I say 1 multiplied by 10, the answer is going to be what? It's going to be a 10. Okay, but then the answer is only a 10 here, and here we can't leave it as it is. So now it means that the 10 can never be effective, or we cannot use the 10 or multiply by 10. What can we do? We can simply say, okay, 10, let's say 10 divided by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So let's try to use 5 now. So let's say 1 multiplied by 5 is going to be 5. I almost said 10. So the answer is going to be 5. And then what do I do to 5 to get 10? I can simply say plus 5. So 5 plus 5 is going to be 10. Okay? You don't just leave it as it is. You have to be sure, Uti, is this real? Really the rule. So the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to say 2 multiplied by 5. The answer is going to be 10. 10 plus 5, the answer is not going to be 20. It's going to be 15. So it means that times 5 plus 5 is not working. So what do we do next? So the thing that you're going to do next, you can just simply say 1 times 5, and then you ask yourself again, what can I do to the answer to get 10? So if we say 1 times 5, the answer there is going to be a 5, right? And then another way that I can do, I can simply say 5 multiplied by 2. So if I say multiply by 2, the answer is going to be a 10. Okay, so it means that with the first one, it is effective, or it is working very well. The next thing, we're going to say 2 multiplied by 5. The answer is going to be a 10. 10 multiplied by 2, the answer is going to be a 20. Okay, let's look at with number 3. So 5 multiplied by 5, the answer is 25. So we write 25 there. And then 25 multiplied by 2, the answer is going to be 50. So it means that this rule is effective. So meaning that there we're going to have 5, there we're going to have 2. And then you're done with your rule. Okay. So let's just look at the second one. So with the second one, we can see again, they gave us the input, the output, but not the rule. What do? We check, okay, what is the difference between those two? That's the simplest way to finding out the rule. So the difference between the two, so let me just say 29, 17. Different means subtraction. So 9 minus that is 2, 2 minus that is 1. So it means that different is gonna be 12. So what am I going to do next? So I can just simply say use 12. So let's say 1 and try with multiply by 12. So 1 times 12, the answer there is going to be 12. And then what can I do to 12 to get 17? So I can simply say 5, 6, 7. So I can simply say plus 5. Okay, you don't leave it as it is. Why am I saying so? Because we can say 1 times 12, it's going to be 12. 12 plus 5, it is going to be 17. Okay, you try again with the next one. 3 multiplied by 12. The answer is going to be 36. 36 plus 5. The answer is going to be 41. And then that's not what is placed there on the second output. Okay, so it means that our rule is faulty. So what can I do next? What can I try? I can try to say 12 divided by 2, and now I use a 6. So how am I going to use the 6? So I can simply say multiply by 6. So if I say 1 times 6, the answer there is going to be 6. But then what do I do to 6 to get 17? So if I say 17 minus 6, the answer is going to be 11. So if I say 6 plus 11, the answer is going to be 17, sorry. Then next, we're going to say 3 multiplied by 6 plus 11 is equal to. The next thing that you're going to do, 3 times 6 is going to be 6, 12. So it's 6, 12, 18. So it means that the answer is going to be 18 plus 11, which is going to be, okay, that plus that is 20, that plus that is 9. So it's going to be 29. And we can see that 29 is there on the second one. Let's try out number 3. So with number 3, we have 5 multiplied by 6 plus 11 equal to. So 5 times 6, I think that is 30. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the answer there is 30. So let me just write it here. So it's 30 plus 11. The answer is going to be 41. And 41 is there. So it means that this rule is very, very, very correct. I hope these made sense.